Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to VTM Bloodlines Clan Quest. And we are here in downtown LA, guys. We arrived in the last episode, got a few missions, and we just left the Tremere Chantry after speaking with Maximilian Strauss. Now, the last round club, I believe, is in this area. We need to go ahead and track it down. But in terms of the quest that we already have, we have got the Elizabethan Rendezvous for LaCroix. I kind of want to save that for last. And then we have a confession where Venus Dare, who owns Club Confession, wants us to go to the parking lot next to the Empire Arms Hotel and tell the Russians that she doesn't have their money, which I'm sure is going to go over well. Actually, the Elizabethan Rendezvous is something I may want to do here relatively soon because I believe that if we do it well, we get a base here downtown, which would be nice. Kind of move on up from the Santa Monica apartments, especially with how Nolan is dressed now. And here we got Darth Vader from the planet Vulcan. And oh, we can talk to one.
What the fuck do you want?
What?
I said, what the fuck do you want?
Can you take the mask off, please?
Oh, sure. Let me take off my mask. I can see him whatever these racist friends got from fucking each other in the ass. Great idea, Junior.
Sounds like Kenny from South Park. What the hell is going on with all of these dead bums?
You know what? I don't know. I don't care. I'm out here getting rid of bodies and playing ghosts and shit. And I really care less about where those things came from, and what it is, or when it's going around.
And I hear that muffled screaming too, and I have no idea where that's coming from, speaking of Kenny from South Park. So why don't you get a new job or something?
Easier said than done. God, do you think I want to give up this picky permanent job? Please stop, but I can't get salary. I just get real fast. You know, what I still gives you an idea. I'm just too capable for it. I think you'd really kind of hire it if there was some kind of outburst there. You kind of put some eye on the outside.
I don't think I like the sound of that at all. Are you suggesting we intentionally spread a disease?
What? Huh? No, what are you talking about? I don't even know you. I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. That's this disease.
God, you're a joke.
Take on.
Sounded like he was trying to give us a mission. Maybe our humanity is too high? Or our stats are too low? We still got 6 experience now, and we got that. The blue means that we have our armor on. We do need to spend that XP though. Not exactly sure in what yet. 6 would give us like a 3 in melee, which would be nifty. We need 8 to get our stamina up. And we'll deal with that a little bit later. Let's go ahead and continue our explorations here. We've got blood all over this place. We've got a knife? Oh, actually, I do know one thing we need to do. We need to go talk to Fat Larry. After you buy some items from Fat Larry, he actually has a mission for us, so I do remember that from the first playthrough. Let's go ahead and have a chat with him real quick.
Say now, brother, seeing the kind of commando gear you been stocking up on, you ain't just using that stuff for keeping the neighbors away from your shit, is you?
That's really none of your concern.
Wow, that's your business, okay? I just figured somebody with a shopping list like yours might be up for a little action czar, alright?
I'm listening.
Yo, I need a hardcore, massively bionic, two-fisted Yojimbo for a supersized skull. Straight up $100 million movie gangster. You still with me?
Does it pay $100 million? If so, you've got my attention.
Yo, here's what's going down. I got a tip that the Chinatown Tone and some local boys are meet down at a nearby parking garage to carry out a business deal. Now, I can't tell you what they is exchanging, but let's just say a certain client of mine is ready to drop some Uncle Sam-sized bucks to acquire what's in briefcase number 1. You get it for me, I'ma not only give you a cut, but I'll roll out my special stock as well. Now, how that sound?
I'll do it.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Now, if you're the straight-out hard-boiled Terminator type, I'd suggest you buy some heavy firepower before you roll up to the parking garage. You need anything?
I'm ready right now. I'll be back with the briefcase. Alright, now I remember there being a ton of thugs in that parking garage, which I believe is down that way. Yeah, next to Venture Towers. Well, let's just keep on going this way. I mean, we got a map right here. This would probably help out. Empire Arms Hotel, Skyline Apartments, Nocturne Theater, Parking, Club Confession, Venture Tower, McGlynn Medical, Hallowbrook Hotel, The Last Round, and the library. Alright, so we are actually heading to the Empire Arms. At least we can go ahead and take care of that mission for Venus. There's the Skyline Apartments. I don't think we can... Well, we can go in there yet, but I don't think I want to currently. It's going to depend on... Okay, this is the nice hotel. And the Russians are over here. Tch. I guess these 3 folks might be a clue.
Confession, bitch, send you.
That she did.
Money. Where is money?
She told me she doesn't have your money.
No money?
You already received the money.
Yeah. Tell bitch we be back next month.
God, I love Dominate. It's so nice. Alrighty, well, let's go ahead and head to Confession and let Venus know that that's done. Quick and efficient. I think Nolan is a man of extremes. He either takes care of it as quickly as possible or as messily as possible. So this should get us a nice little payment off the top, maybe? I do know that we used to get payments from Venus. I'm wondering how... if this is the mission where that happens.
What?
Passed on your message.
I can't hear you! Let's talk in my office!
Okay. Meanwhile... Nice office.
Well, you certainly did better than my bouncer did. Poor dear can't turn his neck to the right anymore. Already had a call from Boris. Wasn't too happy about tonight, son of a bitch. Say, how would you like to get into the club business,
I'm afraid I'm not following. But I'm listening.
Well, to start this club, I have to take out a significant loan from a king bastard by the name of Boris, and every time I haven't been able to make the monthly plus interest, the bastard takes what he feels is a suitable late fee.
Go on.
I've got a club to run, so I'll be blunt. I refuse to fuck that fat misogynistic old man one more time to hold on to the club. So I need someone to eliminate him. Do this, and I'll make you a silent partner.
What's the catch?
Boris is high up in the Russian mafia. Does that make a difference?
He's still human, right? He'll be dead before the sun rises.
He's at the Empire Hotel. Always has a few of the fiercest bully boys standing round trying to out-sneer each other. He's got a short temper, and more than likely he's been drinking for the last 4 hours. Here, key to the penthouse level.
When I get back, we'll talk about our club. Alright. Well, there we... Ah! Gotcha. I guess we can go ahead and do the superhero landing. But I kind of want to walk along here. Can we talk to the cage dancer? Hello? Oh, you're occupied. Yeah, okay. Oh, we actually have access to the... You have one email, one are unread. That is dangerous, leaving your laptop unattended. Slave. Tonight, question mark. From Larry. I thought we might get together tonight if it pleases you, mistress. Oh, Larry! Good for you. Venus did kind of come off like the dominatrix type, so I'm not surprised. Can we talk to Larry about that? Kind of want to see if we can. So we are just running all kinds of errands, and we haven't even gone into the last round yet. Also would explain why Larry's truck is parked right outside. Maybe he's waiting for a message to that email.
Partner!
I don't need anything.
David Duchovny sick. Signed, sealed, and certified.
Okay, so let's see. Let's look at the map again, see where the last round is. Might as well just grab as many missions and things to do as possible and just start knocking them out. Last round is 9. Oh wow, we got a bit of a walk ahead of us. Okay. And that's parking garage. 12's a parking garage. That'll do. Now I'm curious how Ventru is going to be... What's going to be received when he walks into an Anarch stronghold. Because that is definitely what the last round is. Kind of their base of operations. Just love that guy. The Hellowbrook, don't want to go in there yet. Plenty of blood stains on the ground. Can we talk to you guys? Nope. Can't get a newspaper. I want to check. There it is. Okay, here is the last round. I see there's a warehouse across there, if memory serves. Got some homeless people under the overpass. Let's do it. Nolan's gonna get beer on his suit. Well, there's our friend Jack there.
Well, looky who made it back in one piece. How's Santa Monica, kiddo?
I didn't get to do much sightseeing, I'm afraid.
I can't imagine you did. I'll be too busy getting pushed around by every vampire with the weakest seniority over you, am I right?
It wasn't so bad.
Well, if you're cool with that treatment, you'll make a great Camarilla. They love pussy.
I'm no pussy, Jack.
I'm just saying, that's usually the way the story goes. Same old bullshit politics from when you were alive, huh? Don't it make you just want to rip somebody's spine out? What? You saying that's just me?
Politics?
Politics. The stuff that makes the rich get richer, keeps the powerful in power. Look at why you're out in Santa Monica in the first place. 'Cause Prince LaCroix said so.
Alright. But why me?
'Cause he never thought you'd make it back. If Nines didn't stand up for you in the courtroom, you would have been toast right there, man. Everybody knows that.
I don't get it. Why did he want to Well, no, I think Nolan would figure that out. How did Nines make a difference?
Public relations, man. Calculated risk. Events were born in a boardroom. When Nines called him out, LaCroix realized it was time to show a carefully measured dose of Camarilla compassion.
You're not into public relations, Jack?
Yeah, man, it's called kicking ass and crushing the skulls of any asshole who steps on my toes. That seems to work. People dig it.
Is LaCroix afraid of Nines? I thought he was the boss.
LaCroix is the boss of the Camarilla in L.A. That's it. LaCroix is a boss. That's rich.
So you're not part of the Camarilla, I assume?
The free living dead, kiddo. A lot of people like to use the label Anarchs. Whatever the hell that means. Anarchs. Does got a nice kick to it, though, huh? Yeah.
So tell me about the Anarchs, Jack.
That's us, so I'm told. What you want to know?
Who's your leader? Nines?
As much as anyone is. Nines is a stand-up guy. Takes the politics a little too seriously, though. Came up during the Great Depression, so his brain's wired to that shit.
You seem to know a lot about the politics yourself, Jack.
Me? I never had much patience for negotiations. Everyone can live or burn. It's up to them.
What clan is Nines?
Bruja. Most everyone here has Bruja blood.
Got a few more questions.
Moving right along.
Tell me about your thoughts on the Camarilla.
Oh, my favorite topic.
Oh, we'll get to other topics, don't worry. What do you think of their ideals?
Don't think the Camarilla has a monopoly on those ideals, okay, kid? No one is arguing over that shit, and if they tell you that's what this fight is all about, then they're really giving you the full fist. You hear me?
So what's it all about, then?
The Camarilla protects the people running the Camarilla. That's it, the end. The rest of them are bloody gristle for the machine.
Who runs the whole thing, then?
Doddering old dust farts. They might be powerful as all hell, but who knows? They're too afraid to stick their heads out of their hidey holes. And why should they? This whole huge system is built so they don't have to.
Is LaCroix one of the inner circle?
Not one of the bigs, but he ain't out risking his ass in the street, that's for sure. LaCroix has ambitions of joining that inner circle. Delivering Los Angeles in their pocket would look killer on a resume.
Yeah, he definitely seems to want the corner office.
Ah, to hell with LaCroix. I blasted better vampires' brains all over the wall. He's not the prince, he's a prince.
You've dealt with princes like him in the past.
He's a typical Ventrue asshole. Predictable, safe, no imagination. Ah, man, that guy's a pussy. He just got lucky he showed up in L.A. at the right time.
So he's just stupid and lucky, then?
I'm not saying he's stupid. He's just an asshole and needs his teeth kicked in, that's all.
Okay. And what do you know about the sheriff?
Oh, the sheriff, yeah. I love how everyone's talking about that big mystery. It's like someone embraced a doped-up gorilla.
Do you have a problem with the whole Camarilla or just the leadership?
I'm not saying let's go torch the Malkavian living under the abandoned hotel because she happens to be a Camarilla. I'm saying let's change that shit from the top down.
How do you know who's the bad guy? Actually, no such thing as good guys or bad guys, really. And what about me, Jack? Am I part of the problem, or what?
Hey man, you do what you gotta do to survive when you're young, but there comes a time when that excuse don't fly no more. When you should know better and want to do something about it.
I don't think I'm there yet.
That's why you're sitting here listening. School's in, kiddo.
I got a few more questions.
Moving right along.
Tell me about the Anarchs, then.
That's us, so I'm told. What do you want to know?
How long has the movement existed?
Yeah, I could tell you about the history of the movement, about our struggle. What's any of that shit mean, anyway? Do we want to sit through history class here?
It's good to know your history.
I'm no scholar, kid, but I've been around. Seen more and done more than most vampires ever will. I don't know that our situation's ever been easy, but some things you gotta decide are worth fighting for.
Maybe. Does Nines feel the same way?
You bet, kid.
How come you're not running the show, Jack?
Me? I never had much patience for negotiations. Everyone can live or burn. It's up to them.
And what clan are you?
Bruja. Most everyone here has Bruja blood. Moving right along.
Jack, I want you to tell me about the Sabbat.
Again? Does everything have to be about these dickheads?
I hope not.
The Sabbat are worthless, man. Fake tits on a zombie worthless. Fun to watch, though. Like the Three Stooges with chainsaws.
They're anti-Camarilla?
Yeah, they oppose the Camarilla, but they suck when it comes to execution.
What's wrong with them?
The Sabbat are in the same business as the Camarilla. Sabbat have a little longer chain, but they're slaves all the same. Moving right along.
Any more?
What's on your mind?
Humans.
What about them?
Don't they sometimes get in the way?
Ah, man, we got our own problems. Let the kin sink or swim.
Gotcha. Thank you, Jack. I'm out of here. Interesting conversation there.
Well, if it ain't the talk of the town, poster child for Camarilla benevolence. What errand does the prince have you running today for?
Go get Nines before I send you on an errand to find your injured pride.
Nines is expected. Have some manners and don't wear out your weapon. Don't skip it. Act up again, and I'll be the one showing your arches to the door.
Like I said, I need to see Nines.
So then go on up and see it. You're free to do as you please here.
I wasn't asking your permission. Later. Open there you. Oh, Lord. I remember you.
Sabbat chased you in here, Cammy?
What are you talking about?
Heard Nine saved your ass again. You think LaCroix would have stopped counting his money long enough to get your back, Jack?
So, what the fuck is your problem?
Oh, you want to know what my problem is? All right, I'll tell you what my problem is. You ready? You are my goddamn problem. Anyone who would lay it down for some cape in an ivory tower deserves what they get.
I tend to think I make my own fate.
That's real. Let me put it in perspective for you. The Camarilla claims every kindred's part of the organization regardless. You do something they don't like, well, you're Camarilla, so you get punished under their laws, like it or not.
Is there a point to all this?
You need to start listening, or you're gonna wind up just like your sire.
And who the hell might you be?
I'm Damsel, den mother of these mothers, and one pissed bitch since LaCroix rolled in.
Pissed. You don't say. Did you drink some bad blood or something?
Don't even joke about bad blood at a time like this. Don't you know we've got a plague bearer around here?
Oh, I upset you. How unusual. What's a plague bearer?
A plague bearer's a thing that doesn't care who they feed them. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. We can't get sick, but the kind can. And kindred that feed on them start spreading disease. And that gets sick, it's an epidemic. CDC's in town as we speak.
So how do you get rid of one?
Seen Old Yeller? May sound cruel, but it's necessary. If someone puts together 2 and 2 as to the real cause of an outbreak of bloodborne diseases, guess what happens? So the plague bearer's gotta be found and put down. If the Camarilla really gives a damn, they'll help us out.
I'll do it, but only because I'm bored.
One of our boys' ghouls, name's Paul, lives nearby in the Skyline Apartments. Been a stranger lately. Looked like death last time he was here. Said he didn't get bit, but maybe you can get more info out of him.
Ghouls. Why is it always ghouls? Fine. I'll check it out when I can.
Wait, if Paul's not talking, you might want to start questioning the homeless pot. So many have been dying lately that it takes the city a few days to pick up the bodies.
Before I go, I have a question.
Yeah?
Oh, I don't know if I necessarily want to tell her about the Regent. Tell me about Nines.
No one like him in this world or the next. He's to the Anarchs what George Washington was to the colonies, and Ho Chi Minh was to Vietnam. He is the LA Anarchs personified. He's a great leader, and yet he's humble. I'd die.
What crap. He's an elevated street thug. A gang leader.
And LaCroix's like Nixon with a 100-year term of office. Fucking Euro trash bop. You deserve the government you get. Get the fuck out of here. Ugh, can't.
I have some more questions.
Yeah?
So what are your thoughts on LaCroix?
Who the hell does he think he is, coming into town claiming Camarilla authority over the city? We kicked them out 60 years ago. It's like England coming back and telling the U.S. how they should do things. Fuck LaCroix.
I had no idea the Anarchs had been in control that long. I had another question.
Yeah?
Tell me about Smiling Jack.
Jack? Jack's Jack. Kind of a legend amongst Anarchs. There's not an Anarch in the world who wouldn't stand in rock star awe of Jack. Even the Camarilla doesn't mess with him.
Really? I had no idea. Jack's one of the cooler people I've met. Oh.
He's been around a long time. He used to be a pirate, so the rumor goes. Talk to Jack. He's never short on chat.
Another question.
Yeah?
Tell me about the Anarchs.
You're about passion, Canny, and freedom. Things most Camarilla types just can't understand. I could go on and on, but Skelter says it takes too long to get me off my soapbox. Ask him. Or even Jack.
No. Go on. Tell me what you think.
I mean, geez, it just makes sense. Power should be redistributed amongst all of us, not just the few. Communism would actually work for Kindred, where it fails with humans. It's just common sense, you know?
I'm going to... Actually, I have a question about something else.
Yeah?
And what are your thoughts on the Camarilla?
It's a sham, a pyramid scheme. Nothing but musty, withdrawn elders waging power struggles for no other reason than to keep their own ass alive for one more century. You think you have any real power in the camp? You're kidding yourself.
I really don't understand it all myself. I'm kind of new at this, you see.
You'd be better off without them. You'll see.
Another question.
Yeah?
You know anything about the Regent? He blames you for the Plague Bearers.
That goddamn Blood Witch told you what? He thinks we're responsible for that plague bearer? If I hadn't promised Nines I'd keep my nose clean, I'd go over right now and rip him a new wizard shoot. Magic missile casting motherfucker!
Something else about the Plague Bearer.
What?
I'll be back later. Woo! So angry! Neat. Okay, we can go talk to Nines. Secure area. Alright. Just want to see if there's anything of interest.
You showed up. Good. Here's what I gotta tell you. And so you know, I don't lecture, I don't rap, I'm no bureaucrat. I'm just a guy out of nowhere came to be involved in something 500 times bigger than you and me.
Go on.
You got a right to know the score. The Camarilla, this is the short of it. They operate a lot like a pyramid scheme. There's a bunch of these old-timers at the top with God only knows what plots in mind. They lose their power, they die. They sired more to carry out their plans. And looking for a little power, then those kindred sired for their own schemes, and so on and on and on. It hurts my head just thinking about the mess. And it works out to is this. Only a few people at the top have any real power.
Isn't the Prince the leader of the Camarilla? Now, we already know this, like, from talking to Jack, but we're going to kind of play along here.
LaCroix? Shit. LaCroix's just the guy who backstabbed and wheeled and dealed his way into becoming king son of a bitch of all the local Camarilla. Him and any of the traitors that sided with the Cam want power here, they'll get what's due.
So what are you all about, then?
I learned the way of this world during the Depression. A bunch of old rich bastards screwed the country. But did they suffer? No. The little people suffered. You can't trust the people at the top. The world would be a better place without them. All you can do is get a group of people together who aren't assholes. Find a place to put your feet up and make some examples of the quote-unquote elite to keep the rest the hell out. Everyone's an equal here. The same thing this country used to be about. That's what LA has been. An anarch-free state.
Anarch-free state.
The Camarilla was kicked out on their ass a long time ago. We, the Anarchs, didn't want to play their politics anymore. Now LaCroix and crew pop in like they never left? No goddamn way. Their laws don't apply to us.
Not a fan of the Prince,
LaCroix represents everything I hate. The Camarilla, stuck-up aristocrats, rich businessmen, crooked politicians. The only place LaCroix belongs is in an urn.
Have you tried meeting with the Camarilla?
I got their meeting right here.
Sounds like you're the Prince of the Anarchs.
No such thing. And again, newbie, don't throw those kind of words around lightly. You're risking a beatdown. I fought to keep LA free since I was embraced. Long time later, I'm one of the only ones left that hasn't bid it or switched sides. The most veteran soldier on the battlefield.
One more question. Any advice you can give me?
Here's what I tell all the new blood. 1, you get careless, that blood will make you into a monster. But you rampage around here, you get put down. 2, don't kill when you feed. No reason to. In this city, there's lots of ways to slake the beast without leaving a trail of dead. 3, the Camarilla's full of shit. 4, watch your back, always. And lastly, learn how to fight. Because a speech ain't gonna save your ass when you're staring down the barrel of a shotgun.
Really? Can you teach me how to fight?
After picking your ass up off the pavement back there, yeah, I can tell you don't even know the basics. Hold your hands up like this, and keep your body at an angle. Makes you harder to hit. Keep your thumbs out of your fists and put your weight into your punches.
Oh, stats increased. I don't think Nines paid attention to the fact that I got hit in the back of the head with a baseball bat. Thanks for your help, Nines.
LA's the school of hard knocks, so keep your friends close and your enemies in a barbecue pit. Once you square things with LaCroix, don't give that son of a bitch the time of night. I got my eye on you, kid.
Okay. Alright. Well, that was an interesting little rundown. Hi, buddy.
officer.
Well, it looks like we can ask work from Skelter. I'll tell you what, guys, I think we'll go ahead and end the episode here, and when we come back, we'll see if there's any other missions that we can grab here at the last round, and then just continue on. Hope you all have enjoyed it. What did our stats get raised to, actually? Oh, our brawl's up to 3. Nice, that's going to help out a lot for feeding. But if you guys liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.